If you had to get 2 bands, if you had to make do with just 2 bands, all right, I would go with Hey guys, Coach Benny, bigbenchas.com, and today I want to talk about training bands with you. What bands do you need if you're looking for the bare minimum? What bands are going to be ideal for different exercises? So I'm going to go over all that with you today. All right, first 2 bands. If you are trying to be cost efficient, I know everyone's looking for bands right now. We're all doing some at-home training during this time. All right, bands are a commodity. All right, no one's really having sales on bands. If anything, the band prices are up higher than they ever have been. So what's the bare minimum you can get away with? If I had to recommend a place, I'd say EliteFTS.com is a great place to get bands because they're pretty standardized. Especially following powerlifting circles, everyone really knows the lingo behind what band is what. It's very easy to communicate, especially me with my athletes. Hey, use this band. So it's pretty standardized through EliteFTS.com. Okay, they have a great, usually great prices on their bands. Right now they're not running sales, but if you had to get 2 bands, if you had to make do with just 2 bands, all right, I would go with a mini band, the red mini band, or a light orange band. Okay, this is called the light band, this is called the mini band. These are the 2 bands where you can do majority of exercises. And I'd say I probably use these 2 bands the most. Okay, because you can always adjust tension by working just one side of the light band or doubling up on the mini band. So you have a wide variety of tension you can create with just these 2 bands. So to keep it real simple for you, just grab these 2 if you're looking for bare minimal. All right, what we can do here with a mini band. Mini bands are awesome for pull aparts. All right, something like a DeFranco pull apart, just a standard pull apart motion. That's what a mini band is really great for. Some shoulder work, more isolative things that you can adjust the tension easy with a mini band. So a pull apart is a great example, something I like to do with a mini band. If we're going to the light band, right, something that's great for the light band, a little more tension here, a little more aggressive. So I would do a movement that's a little more compound, but yet not something that we're gonna load up so much that this is out of our realm. Right, something like an overhead press is really good to do with a light band and can be particularly challenging, especially if that's not a strong suit for you. Doing any kind of static holds for the shoulders or doing overhead presses, that is the band that's gonna be great for that. All right, next up, I'd say a micro mini band would be awesome to have. All right, this is EliteFTS.com micro mini band. You can see very, very thin, or very easy to use. Now this is great when you're fatigued, also for things like raises, small movements like external rotation. You know, those types of movements are going to be best served with a micro mini band because we don't want too much tension. All right, this is a very easy band to use because it starts off at like the bottom of the barrel in terms of how much tension it gives. So by doubling it up or shortening it up, doubling it over like that, we can really create different tensions with this micro mini, but we have that option to use it as what it is, which is light tension. Moving on, monster mini band. So if we're training at home, what would I do with a monster mini band? Probably do something like flies. I think doing flies with a monster mini band, it works with it perfect. It's enough tension that we could do those bigger movements. We can get a little bit more of an overload. All right, especially if this is doubled up, this is a good stretch. So if you're a stronger person, maybe pull aparts would be great with a monster mini band. Okay, but it's just giving us more tension at the end of the day. And then last but not least, I'm not going to go into Onyx bands and some of those really heavier duty bands, but the next step up would be EliteFTS's average band, and that is going to be their gray band here. Okay, what you would use the gray band for, this is going to give you some substantial tension. So we're talking about things like row holds, or if you really needed an overload stimulus for your push-ups, or just like a banded press, this would be it. Okay, so if you just had an empty bar or something, you're probably gonna want these, because if you're looking to get the same effect you would get training with weights, this is going to get you the closest you can be, because this is a lot of tension here. Okay, so something easy to work with are bigger movement patterns, squats, things like that. But generally talking bench training, this is going to be great, specifically for row holds. We're going to have a significant enough stimulus where the average band is going to work great for that. So there you go, guys. You can buy these in packs. They definitely sell a pack with the whole variety. But again, if you're just looking to go bare minimum, you want to start out with something that's going to get the job done. Maybe bands are just acting as a temporary solution as we're waiting for gyms to open, and or you're relocating, you have to be at home for a while or whatever. These are going to be the ones. Mini band and a light band. All right, and you're gonna be able to do pretty much everything you need. All right, guys, Coach Ben here, and you know where to find me. You can meet me at the power rack next to the bench. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel over here. Check out the links in the description box below. You can see a video related on this topic right here, and then our latest video right there. Thanks for watching.